Hello guys, what is up? It is ILD, and basically I am saying that Super Saiyan 4 is better than Super Saiyan Blue. Yes, Super Saiyan 4 is better than Super Saiyan Blue in all ways possible. It's more original than Super Saiyan Blue. It's stronger than Super Saiyan Blue, and it's just overall just better than Super Saiyan Blue. I mean, there's this debate or whatever going on that Super Saiyan Blue, which is, the next level of Super Saiyan God, with blue hair basically. Super Saiyan Blue with blue hair basically. There's a debate going on that Super Saiyan Blue is just miles stronger than Super Saiyan 4, which is completely false. I mean, like I said, in GT, this is how many years after the events of Majin Buu saga, after the events of Dragon Ball Z. So, knowing Goku trains a lot. There's not a day he doesn't train when he doesn't get the chance. When he gets the chance, there's not a day he doesn't train. So knowing that, and this is and Goku, even in times of peace, Goku always trains. He always trains. Look at the end of Dragon Ball Z. I know by now this is a canon, but when they're going towards the events of GT, this will be canon. Look at the end of the events of the Majin Buu saga. After that, when the tournament, when Goku was training with Goten, he always trains. He always trains. So being that GT is what years and years and years after that, after the peaceful world arc of whatever it's called, the Majin Buu saga. You know what I'm saying? Like Goku always trains. So I mean, Super Saiyan 4. I mean, you just no debate that Super Saiyan 4 is stronger than Super Saiyan Blue. I mean, come on now. And then we got this new episode of this one of those episodes of Dragon Ball Super that 17 was kind of on par with Super Saiyan Blue Goku. I mean, we all know that Goku was holding back. That's the first thing. That's what the first thing people are gonna say, that Goku was holding back. Yeah, he was holding back. But 17 was holding back too. It will stay that 17 was holding back. Android 17, he was holding back, and Goku was holding back too. So who's to say that who's stronger? I mean, they both are holding back, so we can't really say who's stronger. And also another thing about that. I mean, 17 was training the whole time. After he was resurrected. After the Cell saga, he was training the whole time. He said that. And so what? This is a couple years after the Buu saga. You know what I'm saying? And then in GT, let's assume that GT 17 was trained the whole time too. So this is like what? Like I think like 20, 30. Well, I don't know the exact years, but I know this is a long time after the Buu saga. So let's assume that 17 was training the whole time in GT. And we all know that Super 17 is just the 17 fused with Hellfighter 17. And if 17 was training in GT the whole time as he was in Super, but just longer, because obviously GT is years after that, and Super and 17 is drama Super is just a couple years, but GT 17 is a long time after Majin Buu saga. So let's assume he was training the whole time. He would have been immensely stronger than Super Saiyan Blue, immensely stronger than stronger than the 17 in Dragon Ball Super. He would have been a lot stronger than the 17 Dragon Ball Super if we're talking GT 17. Because if the 17 in Dragon Ball Super is strong as Super Saiyan Blue, I'm gonna say strong as because people are gonna say that Goku was holding back. 17 was holding back too, so there's no debate about that. He was strong as Super Saiyan Blue. Okay, strong as Super Saiyan Blue. Whatever you want to say, strong as Super Saiyan Blue. If Dragon Ball 17, was a strong as Super Saiyan Blue, this is only a few years after the events of Majin Buu saga. Instead, he was training the whole time. Okay, well, GT 17. Let's assume he was training the whole time as Super 17 was, as 17 in Dragon Ball Super was. This is what, like 20 years after the. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments section, because I'm not 100% sure. I don't know the exact years it has passed since Majin Buu saga and GT, but it's like 20 or 30 or whatever years after the Majin Buu saga in GT, and let's assume he was training the whole time as 17 in Dragon Ball Super World. He would have been like 3 times the strength. He would have been 17, and GT 17 would be 3 times the strength of 17 in Dragon Ball Super. 3 times the strength. On top of that, he fused with Hellfighter 17 to create Super 17, and Super 7 and Goku Super Saiyan 4 was on par with Super 17 in Dragon Ball Super. So you're gonna tell me that You know what I'm saying? Like GT17 alone, not fused, but alone. Not fused with Hellfire 17, but alone. GT17 alone is 3 times the strength of Dragon Ball Super 17. Alone, and plus take that 3 times the strength of fuse it with another 17, which we don't know the strength of that 17. He could be stronger than GT17 or weaker than Dragon Ball or weaker than GT17. We don't know. But he fused with the Hellfighter 17. He fused with him, so he's already 3 times the strength of Dragon Ball Super 17. He's already 3 times the strength of that 17. But he fused with Hellfighter 17. Fused with him. Fused with him. Fused with him. Became immensely powerful. Immensely powerful. And Super Saiyan Go 4 Goku was on par with him. You can't tell me that Super Saiyan 4 Goku is weaker than Super Saiyan Blue. You can't tell me. You can't tell me. If you do, then you just, I don't know. I don't know. You need to get your head out of the gutter. Because there's a lot of Super Saiyan Blue dick riders out there. Excuse me for using that language. That's just how I feel, because I feel that every time there's a new form, people bandwagon the hell out of that new form. So when people they came out with Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, people were piggybacking and just, you know, bandwagon the hell out of that form. Because every time there's a new form, people just bandwagon it. They don't care about scaling or power levels. They just bandwagon it. It's because it's new, so just bandwagon it. If tomorrow they came out with a Super Saiyan, you know what I'm saying, Super Saiyan Green, Super Saiyan God, Green Super Saiyan, people would bandwagon that. Because a lot of people are just bandwagoners and just mindless sheep. A lot of people are. But basically what I'm saying is, you know, Super Saiyan 4 is stronger than Super Saiyan Blue. People can disagree, but, you know, it's just that people will disagree. I know people disagree, but you can't, you know what I'm saying, overlook the fact that GT Goku is, what, like 20 years older than Dragon Ball Z Goku after the events of Majin Buu, like 15 or 20. I'm not 100% sure, but he's 15 or 20 years after the events of Majin Buu Saga. And then if he's been training every day the whole time, you know what I'm saying, then with the new form, you would assume he'd be a lot stronger. You would assume he'd be a lot stronger because it's a big time skip. It's a big. If he trains every day, he gets stronger. He's a lot stronger. If he's been training for 20 years, you gotta know he's stronger than Dragon Ball Super Goku. He is stronger than Dragon Ball Super Goku. You know what I'm saying? Base Goku in GT versus base Goku in Dragon Ball Super. Let's say the base Goku in the Tournament of Power arc, Dragon Ball Super. Base Goku versus Base Goku, the Tournament of Power arc, and Dragon Ball Super versus Base Goku. Let's say at the end of GT. Base Goku would it's not even a fight. That's not even a fight. Base GT Goku and at the end of GT, not even energy. Let's say Base Goku at the beginning of GT. Yeah, let's say Base Goku at the beginning of GT. Beginning of GT, Base Goku versus the Tournament of Power Goku and Dragon Ball Super. GT Goku, that's not even a fight. GT Goku gonna win because he be trained every day for 20 or whatever years. So it's not even a fight. But people gonna disagree. There's an, oh, well, Dragon Ball Super is a new series, so he's just stronger by default. Okay. Like I said, fanboy. Like I said, sheep. Just because Dragon Ball Super is a new series that's confirmed to be canon doesn't mean, okay, Dragon Ball Super is canon, GT isn't canon. But just because one isn't canon, it's because one is canon, one isn't canon, you still can't prove that one is stronger than the other. You know what I'm saying? Just because Super Saiyan 4 isn't canon no more doesn't mean that he's still weak. That doesn't mean that he's not stronger than Super Saiyan Blue. You know, it just doesn't mean that. It's just don't make any sense, you know. But like I said, people are fanboys. People will bandwagon the news trend. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like real life. Like there's a new hairstyle. People bandwagon it to be like everybody else. People just are bandwagons. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me that at the beginning of GT Goku is weaker than Dragon Ball Super Goku. You can't tell me that because it don't make no sense. How is someone who trains every day for 20 years and versus someone who has been training for only a couple years? No, not even that. Yeah, just a couple years. It's stronger than that. It doesn't make any sense. You're crazy. You're crazy. GT Goku is stronger than Super Goku. He is by default. By default, he is. He is. It's like me. That's like me, for instance. That's like me currently fighting me 20 years ago, right? And 20 years ago, I was 1 year old. So it's like me right now fighting my 1 year old self. Obviously my 1 year old self is gonna win, right? But it's making it more simpler. It's like me right now. It's like me fighting the 15-year-old me. I'm gonna win right now because I'm stronger. I'm older and I'm stronger. I'm older, wiser, and stronger. So obviously the current me gonna win, right? The same thing with Goku. GT Goku is older. He's like 20 years older after the events of the Majin Buu saga. And what Super Goku, Dragon Ball Super Goku is only a few years older after. He's only it's only a few years after the Majin Buu saga. So you're telling me someone who's only a few years after the Majin Buu saga is stronger than someone who's 20 years after the Majin Buu saga? You're crazy. Like I said, Team Super Saiyan 4, Team Super Saiyan 4. I don't care how many, you know what I'm saying, Super Saiyan Blue Dick Riders are out there. Team Super Saiyan 4, and that's it. You know, that's it. You know what I'm saying? And people are really debating that the 100-year time skip. Like, you know, guys, at the end of GT, there's like you know how Goku got transformed into a kid, and then he had to basically he grew up. You know, so basically he had to grow up, go back to an adult form. He had to grow up because he went back into a kid. He had to basically grow up again to become an adult again. And you guys remember that at the last episode of Dragon Ball Z, when you had Goku Jr., Vegeta Jr., they were fighting at the World Tournament. And then Goku showed up. That's adult Goku because he grew up again. That's a 100-year time skip Goku. 100 time skip Goku. He, the same Goku. Yeah, that 100-year time skip Goku has been training for 100 years. Training for 100 years. And people literally think that Dragon Ball Super Goku is stronger than 100-year time skip Goku. You're out of your mind. If you think that Dragon Ball Super Goku is stronger than 100-year time skip GT Goku, you're out of your mind. Out of your mind. My God, you're out of your mind. I'm gonna say this, and I know people are gonna disagree. There's not a shadow of a doubt. People are gonna disagree. I think that 100-year time skip Goku is stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku because he's been training for 100 years. He's been training for 100 years. Let's say 100-year time skip Goku as Super Saiyan 4 versus Super Saiyan Blue. By default, GT Goku go win. By default, that's all I'm gonna say, and people can, you know, disagree all they want. I mean, you can you can never have 100% no people agree. That's never gonna happen. So I want to know what you guys think in the comment section. Please tell me what you think about what I said. Please tell me about my opinion. Please tell me your opinion and what you think about it. If you disagree, tell me why you disagree. Tell me. Let me know in the comment section why you disagree. And if you agree, tell me. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me know your opinions. Let me know your thoughts about this Super Saiyan Blue versus Super Saiyan 4. Tell me your thoughts about it. Peace and have a good day.